Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 6 of Hits and Picks. I am here with a lot of average handicappers yet again. Another very, very average week. How we doing, guys?
Struggling a little bit, I think. I mean, I saw the board clearly for 1 week, and now I'm just in a dry spell. So Teddy B just got hurt. I'm locked in. I'm just kind of shook up about that, but it's another week. Let's go.
I feel like saying we're average, judging by last week, is a little generous.
Yeah,
The college slate was rough.
yeah. None of us won over 500.
I was way below 500.
Yeah, I mean, in the 5 and 5 picks, us three were 2 and 3, and our intern was 1 and 4. Hi, intern.
I would say average is especially generous for me. I would say 3 average handicapper and 1 terrible handicapper. I actually on my Twitter was telling people to fade me, and no, I was not being. Yes, I was being serious. I 100% meant for you to fade me. You would have made money.
Yeah,
what
for
were
sure.
you yesterday?
College, I was 1 and 4. It was bad.
That's in the 5 and 5 picks. What was your overall?
4 and
Remember
6.
4 and 6.
4 and 6. And that honestly, I did better with the 5 extra games that you sent me. That
Mhm.
actually brought my record up, but it would have just been 1 and 4 in the 5 and 5, and I actually stopped side bets halfway through the afternoon because I was 0 and 8 going into mid afternoon Thursday or Saturday.
What are the records, Big Ty?
Let me pull them up real quick.
Yeah, let's.
It's very close.
Let's
This
get it.
is still without the NFL today. We're recording on a Sunday again. I believe Brady is still in the lead. I think it's the same order.
Yeah, it's close though.
Yeah,
Well, we
it's
still
very
have
close.
like 4 NFL games undecided
Yes.
Yeah.
as of now.
So right now, Brady is 22 and 21. I'm 22 and 22. Jake, you're 21 and 23. Melvin, I currently have you at the 5 and 5 picks at 13 and 16. Am I correct?
Yeah,
there?
that sounds right.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Brady, you're still in the lead. Day's not over though. How you feeling?
After the afternoon slate of NFL, I think I'm going to be pretty good. That's
Yeah.
going to save my weekend. I'll be about 500.
None of us can really talk about our teams right now either because they're all pretty much playing besides me.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
Dude, I mean, I'll be real. I told you once you showed up here, I like didn't expect it to be. I know the Panthers came back towards the end, but I didn't expect it to be that dominant very early
Mhm.
on,
No, I agree.
especially without Calf.
Yeah. The first half was really close, and the second half, Dallas just came out and just kicked their ass.
The boys are good.
Yeah, they are.
They are good.
Like I was saying to Jake before we started recording, the NFC is loaded, dude. Think
Oh,
about it.
yeah.
I mean, there's the Rams, Cardinals, Bucks.
The football team,
Yeah, we'll give him that though. He did. What'd you say? Down week last.
down week last week, came back with a win.
They won over the shitty Falcons.
A win's a win.
That's true.
2-2,
2 and 2.
No, 2 and 3, right?
2 and 2.
2-2.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 and 2.
Yeah. 2
I'm
and
the
2.
intern. Do you want me to look it up?
No, I will.
All right, Brady. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, 2 and 2.
If the Falcons would have pulled off the dub today, would you have been back in on them?
No, they're terrible.
Thought that was a very valid question.
No, they're so bad. I drafted a bunch of Falcons and I benched them all.
Benched them all.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like I thought Kyle Pitts was going to be so good this year, and he hasn't done shit so far.
he would be, but they're probably double covering him when they're not
Probably.
doubling Ridley.
Yeah,
But now since Cordell Patterson is emerging, then he might.
he's been cooking.
He had 2 or 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns today. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been good.
I think the shock of the day, though, has got to be the Jets getting their first dub against Brady's AFC champions.
You
dude.
want to know how everyone knew?
I do. I want to know how everybody knew this was happening.
I
Bill
don't know.
Cowher calls it out. Someone else you guys said called it
Yep.
out. I don't understand. Somebody knew some inside information about the Jets. Could have been Gary V spreading propaganda. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Could have
Mhm.
been him. So I don't know.
Well, he had a boost on DraftKings. Like, what was it?
Plus 175 if the Jets are under 2 touchdowns. I
Under
think it
like
was.
1.5 touchdowns.
I thought
yeah.
about betting it, and I'm glad I didn't. So yeah, I don't know. College.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
It's rough. That's the only word I can use. The biggest mistake obviously was when you don't have 3 timeouts going. We talked about this going into the very end of the game. That's a coaching error. So like, that last drive, obviously those timeouts could have been useful because those were the most 2 pathetic plays the first play was good, but they obviously weren't even planning for something like that to happen. And then Daggy gets up to the line and has no idea what to do.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating. And you already got people like saying like, oh, we miss Holgerson and all this bullshit. And I mean, again, it's like Holgerson really didn't do anything special at the end of the day, if we're being honest. And if you want to say because he put players in the league, he's a better coach, so be it. But year 3, I mean, really, I'm not going to start getting worried until halfway through 4 and 5. That's when I'll start getting a little frustrated, just like I did with Holgerson.
Yeah.
People are saying they want him out already. They're
It's crazy.
idiots.
It's
They're not
crazy.
thinking about it. Like, he doesn't have his players in there yet. He's getting recruits. He's building it.
100%.
Yeah. I hate that how fans will want coaches out so fast, especially in college, to where like you don't even have your own guys in there yet. I don't know. That's always been something that's really bugged me, to be honest. Like, at least give a college coach, I feel like, 4 years before
got
anything. So I don't know. That's very annoying. And like we've talked about before, who the fuck are they going to get any better than Neil Brown?
No,
So-
well, the one name that I said was now Luke Fickell doesn't have to leave Cincinnati because he's joining a Power 5 conference.
Would he have ever came to West Virginia, though? I
No.
don't think he
No,
would have. He would
wouldn't
not.
have.
Well, the only reason I say him is because it was him and Neil Brown were in the running towards the end. So maybe if he wanted to get into a Power 5 school, maybe he would go there. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that for sure, but basically the point I'm trying to make is now he doesn't even have to. There's no question for him now.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry
Doesn't
about
have
it.
to worry about
Yeah.
I think Fickell stays in Cincinnati now until he gets a big job.
Yeah,
I
he'll
think
get somewhere
he's just
huge.
solidified himself as just a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
So now, honestly, I look at a program like USC, and here's another little Melvin's tidbit. The athletic director that hired Fickell at Cincinnati is now the athletic director at USC.
Okay.
So
Well, he's
there's
gone
a
then.
connection between the USC opening and Fickell, and that's exactly the type of job that I think Fickell could get and do very well at.
I mean, I think too. Urban's definitely a possibility because he
I'm
stinks and
staying with what I think about him. I
What?
don't think he's going to go the whole year with Jacksonville, and I think he's going to take the USC job.
I really could see it happen.
Yeah.
truthfully.
If Fickell would go to USC, they'd be back, and college football would be so much better.
Yeah, I like when
100%.
USC is good.
No, because I want Luke Fickell to replace Brian Kelly.
That what
You guys are
want?
just stuck with Brian
Yes.
Kelly.
Well, you can go ahead and go on your little.
I
little segment for a
he's the
second,
most
now that
winningest
you want
coach.
to.
I like Brian Kelly, but I'm saying once his contract is over, I want Luke Fickell. I'm
Yeah.
not saying I want him to replace him now. I have my gripes with Kelly. I think that every single big game that he's been in, he just hasn't performed or hasn't coached to the ability that like Notre Dame needs.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't really need to call out individual games for that. I mean, there's evidence all across the board for it. But once Kelly's done, hopefully Fickell still is at Cincinnati, because I don't think the only other job that I see Fickell actually wanting to go for is Ohio State. I think he's a Midwest guy through and through.
Yeah.
He played at Ohio State, but I think if it's a chance to stay in the Midwest, outside of Michigan and Notre Dame, I don't know of another. This is going to sound extremely homerish, but I don't see another huge brand that's bigger than Notre Dame or Michigan in the Midwest.
No, there's really not.
Mm-mm.
No.
You got me.
But I mean, do you want to speak on the game yesterday? I really don't have anything to say about Pitt besides Kenny Pickett for Heisman. I'm dead ass serious about that.
Does he win? Does he wear 2 gloves like Teddy B?
I think he might.
I think he does.
Yeah, I think he does.
Kenny
There's
Two
something
Gloves?
with
Yeah, I think
that.
it might be Kenny Two
Yeah.
Gloves.
Oh,
He
dude.
definitely throws with one on his throwing hand. There's
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
one
pretty
on his
sure he
throwing
does.
hand. Yeah.
Well, Denver, they're losing right now going into the third quarter, 17-7. I said it once. I'll say it again. If they win this week, I'll change my Twitter name to Two Gloves, and I will buy a custom jersey with number 5 in the back will say Two Gloves on it. And I will do that.
That'd be such a tight jersey.
Fuck yeah. I'd wear it to Pittsburgh the next week
Yep.
if I got it in time. Probably not.
But like
No,
I
you
said,
wouldn't.
Melvin, anything about Notre Dame?
I said last week that we'd find out a lot about Notre Dame, and
Yeah.
we did. They're just not a very good football team. I just don't think so. I want to say they should have gone to Drew Pine earlier in that game, and maybe it would have been different. I think the defense did as much as they could for as long as they could, but their offensive line just does not allow for someone like Jack Cohn to be successful. He's not mobile. He is a statue back there, and he was on a bum ankle. I'm not making excuses because I just, it starts at the root, which is their offensive line, but I just don't think they're a very good football team.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand how they have a bad offensive line because they're all probably 4 stars. Every one of them.
I agree, but experience is still king.
Yeah.
They lose, they get back their center, and that's really it. I mean, they essentially replacing 4 starters on the offensive line who had been the starter for like 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you go from people who have had collectively over 100 starts together to a group that still has to gel. It just makes it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like every football team in the country that always has to go through that.
I expect more.
But do you guys feel dumb for betting on Miami?
Well, I didn't know Derek King was going to be out.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure.
If
about
I
that
knew
either.
that, and I think it was their 3rd string that played.
I don't know. The kid was a 4-star. I
Well,
saw
yeah,
that.
but they had some talented freshman who was like a 4 or 5 star
Yeah.
also that would have played over him, I think, or he at least would have replaced him because he was terrible.
I was so pumped when they missed that field goal at the end because they wouldn't have covered anyway. So I was
So
like,
trash.
fuck them. I hope they lose. That's how I felt.
I'm going to keep betting them until I win.
Yeah, at this point, like you have to.
No, not me. I will. I unless they're on the 5-5 games, I will not touch a Miami game for the rest of the year.
Well,
Smart.
they're 2 and 3, so I don't think they'll be making the list anytime soon.
No, but I even on any side bets that I have, if I come across Miami, I'm just scrolling past them.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
Lamar just threw a bomb for a touchdown, and then they called face mask on the offense, and now it's 1st and 20. Let's
There you
fucking
go. There you go.
Let's fucking go.
There you go.
Yeah, but now I just wanted to make sure to bring that up because you guys were all on Miami, and I told you it wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't.
We all got duped in the Ole Miss and Arkansas games too,
Yeah,
didn't
we
we?
got so duped in those games. It was unbelievable.
I felt like trash. Georgia
Yeah.
just destroyed them, which I still don't trust Georgia.
I trust Georgia.
Until they beat like Alabama or someone huge, they're gonna fall short
yeah.
like they do every time.
I think even if they lose to Bama, though, they're still going to get in the playoff if they go undefeated.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think their offense will only get better.
Yeah. Their
They're-
defense is literally, like I said, I was hearing yesterday, people were saying it might be a top 5 defense ever, is what people were saying.
And that was with the backup quarterback yesterday too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a walk on.
Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe his
so-
nickname is the mailman. If I'm correct.
Is it?
damn,
Let me do some.
that's a sick nickname.
That is a
research.
tight ass nickname.
But
That is
yeah,
a tight nickname.
I think all that game did for me is solidify that there's going to be 2 SEC teams in the playoff.
Yeah, there is for sure.
Like Clemson's done. I mean, it'll probably be Alabama, Georgia, either Penn State or Iowa, and then probably fucking maybe even Ohio
Hell,
State.
What
I
about
don't know. I'll tell you-
Cincinnati? If it's
Cincy could get
undefeated?
in too.
Yeah.
Cincy probably will.
It'll be 2 SEC teams. It'll be Cincinnati for the first group of 5 team to get in there, and it'll be Ohio State once they beat Iowa or Penn State.
I don't think they play Iowa. They play Penn State,
But
though,
they'll play Iowa
in the.
in the Big Ten
Yeah.
championship, and that's exactly what'll get Ohio State in.
That's if they win out, though, too.
They're gonna win out.
I
How do
don't
you
know.
because there's a team up north right now that just keeps winning, baby.
Please.
They're
That-
back.
Have you ever heard of the team Portnoy One Bite Michigan Wolverines?
He said today there's 3 teams that can win 3 contenders. He said Bama, Georgia, and Michigan.
Give me a break.
That's what he said today. Said there's 3 contenders.
Portnoy
Those are
said
it.
that?
Yeah, he did.
He's saying that because people like me will get angry about it.
Maybe they're back.
They're not.
Yeah, but they could
Wisconsin's
be, though.
terrible.
How do
They
we
could
know they're
be.
not back? Michigan could be back.
They're
Okay,
doing what they got to do.
Okay, and this is Jake. I'm going to say this. This is exactly what I have a problem with. Last week you came on here and you talked about how bad Wisconsin was, and Notre Dame beat them 44-13, and you want to say Notre Dame stinks, but Michigan beats them by less, and you want to say that Michigan's back?
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Yes, dude. When you guys played Wisconsin, they were 1-2 or 1-1.
And Notre Dame beat them. Now they were 1-3.
Yeah. So, dude, regardless, Michigan's back.
They're back to me till they lose.
But it doesn't even matter because the best team in the Big Ten is Iowa. That's a fact. So it doesn't even
It's hard to
Ohio State,
argue.
Michigan don't matter because Iowa is the truth this year.
It's hard to
I
argue.
agree.
And I learned that the hard way.
I didn't see any of that game Friday, but I mean they kicked the shit out of Maryland.
They dominated
Oh
Maryland.
yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
They've been dominating everybody they've played.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
But
Yeah.
anyone got anything else they want to throw out there? Any little facts? Anything they got?
Stetson Bennett's nickname is, in fact, Mailman,
that is
And
fine.
That's
that is in
awesome.
fact a fire ass nickname.
That is fire.
because all he
That
does is
is.
deliver.
Yes, he does. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does.
You're right. You're right.
But you guys want to get into the picks?
Let's roll, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Can you fix that for me? Thank you, Melvin. All right, so there was 2 Thursday games this week. They both kind of stink, honestly, so I just picked one. Houston laying 4 at Tulane. The over-under is 61.5. You want to go win some games, go win some games. Go Cougs. You know, that's a quote from
Two-
old
Is
Uncle
it?
Dana.
Fuck Dana.
Yeah.
Tulane +4 all day. It's a spite pick. I'm not betting for Dana. So Tulane +4. They have pretty cool jersey combinations at times. So since they're playing at home, I'm sure they'll have a sick uni combo on.
I'm gonna go over just because I think Houston's gonna win, but I don't want to root for Dana, so I'm just gonna go over 61.5.
Loyalty, son. I like it. Fuck them.
Got to.
Melvin?
Offensive coordinator at Tulane is Chip Long. He is a decisive of Mike Norvell. I will go over 61.5.
How do you know that?
He was the offensive coordinator at Notre Dame before he got fired.
Oh, so it wasn't that good.
No. I mean, I liked him, but
So
Kelly
you
fired
like
him.
the over?
I like the over, yes.
All right. Well, Friday I bet Houston money line when they were dogs, and they absolutely rolled. So I'm going to stick with Dana, and I am going to go with Houston -4. This is really weird because I usually already have my picks, but I don't have them this time.
It's fun.
Yeah. Do any of you have your picks? Do you already have?
I
yours,
don't,
or
but
do
I know exactly who I'm picking just
Yeah,
by looking at it.
You?
I usually pick on the fly, which is probably why I'm so bad.
Yeah.
but
It's the most fun. It's the most fun, dude.
That's what we all.
I mean,
do.
you can do that now that we're a few weeks in. You
Yeah.
know how everyone is.
But you know, there's some fucking people that just research the hell out of these, and we're just like, screw it, just on the spot.
We're
just
not.
boom.
Yeah.
We're not nerds.
Yeah, we're not nerds. All right, we got. Melvin said he loves this card. He said that before we started. He loves this card.
I do like the card. I think there's a lot of good games on it.
There's a lot. Of
I think
good
last
games.
week's games, the card last week was exciting looking, and then the games played, and they
all stunk. Yeah,
Mhm.
they really did. All right, we got 4 ranked matchups. First of the 5 and 5 picks for college. Number 6 Oklahoma laying 3.5 versus number one. Jesus. Number 21 Texas. The game's in Dallas. The over/under is 64. I think it's at the Cotton Bowl. Is the Cotton Bowl in Dallas?
yes.
Okay, that's where the game's being played at. Not at Cowboy Stadium. It's at the Cotton Bowl.
the Red River rivalry.
Red River rivalry, boy.
How do you not know that?
I fucked so much shit up on this podcast. I thought I was gonna mess that up too.
You nailed it.
That's
Good
why
job.
you have an
thanks.
intern.
You crushed
That is
it.
true.
Great job.
But I think I'm going hook 'em here. I think I'm taking Texas +3.5. I really don't think Oklahoma's that good. I also don't think Texas is that good. But the one thing that Texas has proved is they can put points on the board.
So horns up.
Horns up this
Not
week.
down this week. They're
This
up
week the horns are up. Go Texas. Fuck Oklahoma. They're gonna get exposed this week. They're really just not that good, truthfully.
I agree.
So hook 'em.
But I still feel like one of these weeks they're just going to come out and just absolutely destroy someone.
LOL, hook 'em.
Hook 'em.
I'm gonna go with Texas too. Yeah, hook 'em.
Hook 'em.
Horns are up.
Hook 'em.
Spencer Rattler he's garbage compared to what he should be right now. I think Thompson's going to play pretty well. And last week, their running back for Texas just dominated. He averaged like 6.2 yards per carry.
He's a stud.
He is. So I'm Texas.
He was very highly recruited. I'm confused on this game.
Why are you confused?
You want me to read it to you?
Because I agree. I don't think that Spencer Rattler is as good as he should be, but I also don't think that Texas is as good as people think. I'll side with Jake and Brady on this one. I'll go Texas plus 3.5.
Hook 'em.
I don't think
Wow.
Oklahoma's done enough to warrant all this love. I just don't get it. I feel like at some point they'll turn it around, but this is a rivalry game. I think it'll be close.
There's no way they should be number 6.
No.
They're bad.
Big tie. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Do it.
Do it.
I love Spencer Rattler.
Fuck, dude.
So trash.
I always have. I'm serious. Ever since I watched, you ever watch QB1 on Netflix?
He came off so bad in that.
He did,
did.
but I liked him for some reason.
Did we ever know what he did to be suspended
think it was
during that
weed.
show?
Yeah, probably smoking.
I think it
dope.
was weed.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. I
But,
thought it'd be something real bad.
I'm gonna keep betting them. Except no, this past week I bet against them, but I'm gonna bet them because I just don't believe in Texas at all. And like I said, I still do feel like Oklahoma is just capable of coming out one of these weeks and just spanking someone. So I'm gonna go against everyone.
But what
here.
makes you really think that though? Because it would have happened by now
They almost lost
Yeah.
to WVU at home.
at home.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Rattler was kind of the same way to start last year. Like he started out the year really slow, and then like progressively got better as the year went on. I don't know. That's kind of just what I'm going off of. I just don't believe in Texas. So I'm going to be the one that goes opposite of everyone and goes Oklahoma minus 3.5.
Hook 'em. Hook 'em. Hook 'em.
Horns down.
Hook 'em. Hook 'em.
They're down.
I'm shocked no one took the over-under at 64.
I thought, I looked at that. I don't know.
I watched Oklahoma score 16 points against WVU. I don't want to touch the
Yeah,
over-under.
That's a good point.
Facts.
But then at the same time, for some reason, this could easily just be a classic Big 12 shootout. So, yeah, it's probably smart to stay away from that. But second game, we got number 13 Arkansas at number 17 Ole Miss. Ole Miss is laying 4.5. The over-under is 65.5. What do we think about our Hogs now?
I'm gonna be honest here. This game is tough to pick.
They look terrible too.
Ole
dude.
Miss
They
looked
were
so bad.
Disappointing.
Arkansas looks so bad. I don't know who's better, Alabama or Georgia. I could see this one being a shootout though, so I'm actually gonna take the over.
I don't hate it.
I'm taking Ole Miss minus 4.5 just because Arkansas looked so bad. They couldn't do anything on offense.
True. It's very true.
So
I also like Ole Miss minus 4.5. I ride with
could
the
see
home,
it.
I ride with the home team here.
I could see it.
So we got 2 on Ole Miss minus 4.5.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. I don't like picking on the spot. I don't like
It's
it.
fine.
well, think out loud.
Ty's inwardly rattled right now.
I'm
Make
so rattled
make sure
right
you're
now.
watching on YouTube.
Like-
He is shook.
Yeah, I feel so much pressure right now rather than like me being at home just being like, "Oh yeah, I like that. I like that." Now I'm thinking too much.
Well, you're nuts if you take Arkansas after last week.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't know if Arkansas can score or not, but Ole Miss's defense ain't very good. Give me Ole Miss laying 4.5. That's who I'm gonna ride with.
Damn. Now I'm wondering if I'm on the right side of history here.
I thought if I was gonna bet something else, I was gonna bet the over. If that makes you feel any better.
Because Arkansas put up 41 against Texas.
Yeah,
So I mean they can score.
yeah.
So I'm sticking with the over.
And Ole Miss's defense isn't very good.
Yeah, and they can score too.
Yeah, and they can score.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying.
I think Bama's defense was a lot better than what people thought. I mean, what do you think?
I think it is. I mean, but the thing is I don't know how you can count out anything on Bama.
Yeah.
I think they'll have their outlier like you saw against Florida and where they don't cover, and then they don't cover against Mercer, but again, they were 56-point
Yeah.
favorites. But
A lot of points.
Bama's a wagon,
Yeah, they are.
just an absolute wagon. And I don't know how.
You know who else has a wagon? You, baby.
I
What?
don't,
I'm flattered.
One thing I'll say about Arkansas last week is they got dominated on special teams, and that just fucked everything else up.
special teams, huge
Huge
part of the
yeah,
game.
Can't
I
overlook
agree.
it.
Huge.
I can't believe I was such a dumbass. I didn't put fucking Bama in my playoff. Like, that might be the
fucking-
dumbest thing ever.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. For some reason, I just wasn't on the Bama hype this year. Like, I thought they were going to lose maybe like. Well, I'm kind of dumb because even if they lost a game, they're more than likely going to make the playoff regardless.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah. Anyways, third game, number 2 Georgia at number 18 Auburn. Georgia's laying 14.5. The over/under is 45.5. They also call this something. What do they call this? They say this is like the biggest cocktail party or something like that.
No, that's Florida
That's Ole
versus
Miss.
Georgia.
Oh, Florida versus Georgia. My
Yeah,
fault.
I
My
believe.
fault. Okay. No, I think you're right. Because do they play soon?
I think
I was
so.
just talking about this yesterday. Maybe that's why I thought this was it. Yeah, that's Florida, Georgia.
But, dude, Florida lost to Kentucky, so it doesn't even matter now.
Kentucky's not
I
bad
think Kentucky's
anymore.
legit.
Yeah.
What are they? 5-0 now?
5-0.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but Florida has to win out now, dude, and I don't see it happening because they got to play Bama. I
They
think.
got 2 losses.
Or no,
They're
they already
done.
played Bama.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
done.
What happened to Kentucky? They used to be garbage.
I don't know.
Now, for the past few
Yeah.
years, they've been pretty good.
Their head coach is pretty good.
Who is it?
Mark
Stoops.
Stoops.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of the
So
Stoops brothers.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get duped here again though. Actually, I'm taking the bait. I'm taking Auburn plus 14.5
I'm taking the bait.
because Bo Nix is an electric factory when he wants to be. What time is this game at, Melvin?
I think it's a
Is it noon?
4 o'clock game.
Because this will make my decision for me.
3:30.
3:30.
Yeah, I'm taking Auburn. Auburn plus 14.5. Go Bo.
You're just not bought in on Georgia.
I'm not. I'm not.
That's a bold move.
Yeah, but we also have to remember Arkansas hasn't been good either. This is the most hyped team they've ever had. They're not used to playing in big games like that.
Yeah.
That does play a factor.
Is-
It really does.
Is Bo Nix a senior yet? I feel like he's been there forever.
He's only a junior.
Jeez.
He only feels like that because he played as a true freshman.
Yeah, true. I'll take the over at, was it 45.5? I'm going to take that. It doesn't really matter who's at quarterback for Georgia. I think they'll put up a decent amount of points, and then Bo Nix in garbage time will put up a couple touchdowns, I think.
Go Bo. Bo knows.
What a quarterback name.
Bo Nix, baby.
That's like one of the best quarterback names ever. Bo Nix.
He had a sick play where he scrambled around, just chucked it in the end zone.
Yeah, that's Bo being Bo.
Bo knows.
Bo knows.
Yeah.
I hate that I agree with Brady. This is the second time, and I just feel bad about it.
Look at you two just.
We've
Getting
agreed
along.
on.
Are you two friends?
Yeah.
Did we
Are you
agree
two
on
not
Texas?
rivals?
Who'd you pick in Texas?
I took Texas
Are we on every game?
so far because I'm taking the over in this game as well.
Ty, we
Okay,
we
let's
need to
go.
start thinking because if the Melvin Brady rivalry's done, Melvin's going to come after either you or me next.
Do you want to be friends?
That kind of scares me.
I'm kind of scared.
We'll see in two picks.
I mean, Notre Dame is playing Virginia Tech this week, so
Why are you giving
your
away
old
games?
team.
Yeah,
dude?
quit giving away games.
Come
I
on,
didn't
intern.
give away games. You just gave away the game. I just told him Notre Dame plays Virginia Tech.
Dude, and
That's one of our games.
you just want to tell everyone before we get there?
You just said that it was a game. All I told him was his former team, Virginia Tech, is playing Notre Dame this week.
You just ruined it for thousands of people.
You gave it away, not me.
Dude, you're the one who just said Virginia Tech plays Notre Dame.
You want to start?
Thousands of people just turned off the episode.
You
Fuck.
gave it away. Dude.
You said I'm done. You know what? That's fine. My fault. Melvin, the intern's fault.
Can-
Always.
Can we like get a button to turn off his mic for like 2 minutes?
That would be funny if we just had a button over here.
Like 30-second fucking mute. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You're done.
All right.
Did you pick?
Yeah, I took the over.
Okay.
You took the over in this as well?
Yeah, I think that Auburn's just going to have to score like 10 points. Georgia will do the rest.
All right. Well, I'm going with Georgia. Where are they laying 14.5, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, I'm going with Georgia. They're really fucking good, I think. And I'm usually against Georgia as well, but this year I think they're really good. And I think they're going to have a really good chance of beating Bama. Where's that game at? Or they won't play till the SEC championship, will they?
Georgia and Bama?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on opposite sides, but I guess that doesn't matter. I don't see them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're on opposite sides of the SEC.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's going to be the SEC championship game, and I think they might beat Bama. But that's just my opinion. All right, game 4, number 4 Penn State at number 3 Iowa. Iowa is laying 2. The over-under is 42.5. What a ball game this one is.
Yeah, I'm tempted here. I think I'm actually going to take the over because I feel like that's a very low number. Iowa can score points and Penn State can score, but it could also just be a defensive battle. But I also don't think Penn State's defense is as good as Iowa's. So I'm going to take the over here. This, if I was on Penn State, I'd probably take them money line, but I'm not. I'm on Iowa, so I'm just sticking with the over.
I'm going to take the big, stinky boys from Iowa.
The big
Yeah.
Minus
stinks,
The big
baby.
2.
stinks.
And I know that's what Melvin's going to take also.
The big stinks.
The big stinkies.
Iowa -2.
I mean, why are you mad? I'm the leader.
You are the leader. This is extremely going to come off as I'm just tailing what Brady is picking. But
No,
It's
people
not a
should
bad
know
move.
You two would never do that on, like,
no, I would
yeah.
never do that on purpose. but
Brady
I-
just threw a subliminal shot at you and me, and we're just gonna let him. He's just like, "Oh, I'm the best on the show, so you should."
I
pick."
mean,
statistically speaking, he is.
Yeah.
he is right now. I mean,
We'll
that's
see.
bullshit, though. He's talking shit.
He's
on
talking
us,
mad
dude.
junk. He's just talking junk in mid convo, like it's no big deal.
it's close. We'll see after this week.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm going to do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm not doing it to spite you two, but I am taking Penn State money line
Wow.
in this game. I think Penn State's pretty good, too. I hate Penn State. That pains me to say,
Are-
but
Are you going to go against all those Iowa fans waving to those children in the hospital?
Oh,
Wow.
I forgot about that.
Wow.
how's he going to pull that?
What time's the game at? Is that
It's got to be game day.
is that a night
Yeah.
wave? Oh, they're gonna do it at night
That might
too.
be a 4 o'clock game. I swear one of these games was a 4 o'clock game.
Dang. I mean, if they end up waving at night,
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Wow, Ty, just
Yeah. I guess you're not for
don't
the
care about the
kids.
children.
You don't care about the kids.
That's
I
cr-
love the kids.
That's crazy. Obviously
Alright.
not. You're taking Penn State.
Don't wave during that.
Yeah, you better never wave.
Don't wave then.
Fine, I won't. I mean, whatever. You want me to be a dick to the
Just-
kids? I'll be a dick to the kids.
Just turn your back to the TV when that comes on.
I mean,
Just turn it off.
fine.
Don't
I'll just
watch
turn it off. I won't even watch the game.
I hope you don't.
I won't even watch it.
I won't even turn it on.
Yeah, gosh. Like, unbelievable. Like, just because I picked Penn State, I'm against the kids, huh?
Okay, but on a serious note, that is one of the coolest things in
It
college
is cool.
football.
It
It is
is,
cool.
yeah.
It is
really cool.
Just
That-
sucks. Ty hates the kids.
Yeah, it's a shame that I just hate children. You
Never
know?
would have thought. Never would have thought.
So, all right. Yep, I'm going Penn State money line. All right, last game. We did this one just for Melvin. I mean, the only shitty part about this is everyone already knows the game because Melvin literally ruined it.
He spoiled it.
yeah,
He's like that kid with the jar of marbles and knocks all the marbles
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Now everybody knows what to expect.
It's not even like people can get excited for the last game. It's just, it's ruined.
Neil's gonna change his pick
Ooh.
solely because of what I'm gonna pick. Watch. I know what you want to pick, and you're not going
He
to.
doesn't
I don't
even
even think he
realize it.
realized.
What?
Nothing.
Oh
nothing.
man, damn it!
Nothing.
We're just gonna keep.
We got
rolling.
halfway
Keep
through.
going.
Oh, it's so funny to
Oh,
call
the
out.
best part is he just literally
He had
didn't
no
notice
clue.
I
at
didn't.
all.
I was thinking like it's not that
All
funny.
right. We got number 14 Notre Dame at Virginia Tech. Notre Dame's laying 2.5. The over/under is 47. I am so excited to see Enter Sandman on a Saturday night in Blacksburg. So, what do we think?
VT money line. Shout out RJ. Shout out RJ's dad. Go Hokies. It's going to be wild when Enter Sandman comes on, and we all know that Notre Dame just stinks. So VT money line, let's go, baby. Go Hoks.
I'm gonna take VT solely because they're at home and they're Sandman. It's a night game, right?
Yep, 7:30, I
Yep.
believe.
VT -2 or +2.5.
I'm not betting against Notre Dame.
You want to though?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
It's either Notre Dame or I'm picking the over/under. So I'll just Notre
Okay.
Dame -2.5.
You want to put an ice on this game?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not confident in it.
Okay, then.
I will not bring myself to bet against Notre Dame.
So that's crazy. You won't put an ice on it, though.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But I'm not confident.
Whatever, dude. All right, fine.
Okay. Be scared.
All right.
One ice.
One ice. Deal.
Put it in your phone.
Write it down.
Brady,
Let's
the
go.
Iceman.
Let's go. Enter Iceman, baby.
I'm taking Virginia Tech. I can't speak tonight. Jesus. Virginia Tech +2.5, and I'm also going to take Virginia Tech money line. Virginia Tech +2.5 is going to be my main pick, but Virginia Tech money line will be bet on top of that. That's all I'm saying. Enter Sandman on a Saturday night in Blacksburg is also one of the most electric things in college football. And I'm riding it all because of Enter Sandman.
This game happened a couple years ago too. Full crowd.
Did
Enter
Notre Dame get
Sandman.
beat?
Notre Dame won.
Oh, okay.
Tech wasn't very good. But also, if Tech wins, does that mean
How do you know
WV.
that?
Back on the bandwagon.
How do you know that Tech wasn't very good when that happened? Were you still a fan at that point?
They were
Okay.
doing so good too. I mean, they were
so?
doing
If Tech wins, then WVU's better than Notre Dame, right?
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
how.
I'm pretty
it
sure
works.
that's how
Yeah,
it works,
I-
honestly. I think it is.
Oh, I can't wait till next week.
I mean, especially since his quarterbacks are Pine Cone, and Cone spelt like Cohen. But whatever.
Cone's like a melted cone because he stinks.
Melted cones stink.
Yeah, melted. Who wants a melted cone?
He said Melvin Cone.
Can cones melt?
Like an ice cream cone?
But the cone doesn't melt.
It can get
Oh.
really
You know what
soggy.
I mean, though.
Yeah.
Like what?
No, I don't. Explain it.
Quit getting all technical.
You
here,
ever just
Melvin.
You ever just eat a cone? Without the ice cream, just take a cone, be like, yeah, go through fucking Dairy Queen, be like, let me just get a cone so I can eat it.
Is it a waffle cone?
No, a regular cone. It's a cone.
Dude, there's no better than drumstick cones when you get to the end of a drumstick and it's got
The
chocolate.
chocolate at the bottom.
Let's keep going.
Sheesh.
I agree. Like an ice cream cone. He's like a melted ice cream cone, dude. All right.
We're done.
God, that fucked me off. All right. Are we done here? I'm off track now.
Yeah.
Did we get all the college games?
Yeah, we're
Denver's
done.
about to lose. This sucks. Sorry, go ahead. Onward.
Okay. All right, we're on the NFL. We got a good Thursday night game for once. Like two actual relevant teams. We got the Rams at the Seahawks. The Rams are -1. The over/under is 52.5. Jake.
This one's hard,
it is.
honestly, because I think the Rams were still losing and they're coming off of a big win. So I think that plays, but you still should be up for the Cardinals too. And the Seahawks, I don't know. I'm just not sold on. I mean, I know like Russell's great, but unless they beat the 49ers, which they might, because it's going on right now as we're recording, I think I'm still going to take the Rams -1 because it's such a small number. So go Rams.
This is the toughest game to pick. The Rams are the better team, but I hate betting against Russell Wilson. Shit.
Thursday night primetime
Thursday
game.
night.
12th man's
12th
gonna
man.
be going.
I think it's going to play a big factor, it being at home, short week. I'm taking the Seahawks +1.
I love the thinking there.
Melvin?
I like the Rams -1.
You damn right you do, Melvin. Now you're riding with the real one. Let's go.
I also like the Rams -1. I'm not that sold on Seattle. So yeah, I think the Rams are really good, even though I do believe they're losing to the Cardinals.
They lost 37-20.
Oh, they got their ass kicked. So yeah, I'm still gonna go with the Rams.
Wait, the Rams
-1.
lost 37-20?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm taking Seahawks -1 because the 12th man will play a factor, and I also feel like the Cardinals are really good, but I'm shocked that the Rams got beat that bad. Especially, I'm pretty sure they were at home too.
You know what? This is a perfect time for it again. Thursday night game. Let's do nice on it.
Let's do nice on it.
Me and
Intern's
Melvin
pissed.
versus you two.
All
Let's
right.
go.
I'm down.
A nice on the
Shake.
game. Again, 2 Thursday games in a row, Melvin.
I'm down for it. Yeah.
How'd
I
it
like the
work
Rams
out last
-1.
week? Duval?
Duval.
Duval.
Duval. All right, hey, let's go. We're 1-0.
Put it in. Put it in the
Put it
phone.
in.
Another ice on the Thursday game.
I like Thursday night ice. It might
Yeah,
just have to be a
Thursday
thing.
night
Thursday night ice.
And anytime we split, it might just have to be a Thursday night
I'm down
ice.
for it. It just happens to be me and Melvin again. So
Yep.
hopefully
We're
we
due.
win this
We're
one.
due.
Because I still got to take my freaking ice, and I am miserable thinking about it.
Intern has another one also.
That's very
Yeah,
true.
I've already done one.
Yep.
That's very true.
I'm wheeling and dealing.
All right, let's go. you are.
Wheeling and dealing my ices.
All right, let's get into the 5 NFL games. We got the Packers at the Bengals. Packers are laying 3.5. The over under is 48.5.
Dang. I don't know. I mean, the Bengals are riding off some pretty big dubs. But
Not last week.
what happened last week?
They almost got beat.
Jags.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. You right. You right.
Wait,
yeah.
They ended up winning, right?
Cincinnati ended up
They,
winning. Yeah.
they didn't cover though.
I'm
No.
gonna take the Packers -3.5. Rodgers and Adams are on fire, so I'll just leave it at that.
I feel like the Bengals might have a sneaky cover here. It's going to be close. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I'm going to go over 48.5.
I like the Packers -3.5.
Me and Melvin.
I think
are
after
heating
that
up.
first week, they kind of just, or Rodgers kind of kept it together, and
Yeah. Relax.
Rodgers.
RELAX.
I don't think the Bengals are. I think they're okay, but
They'll
I
put up
agree.
points.
I think the Packers are better than people.
You said the over, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think the Bengals will score.
I'm also going with the Packers -3.5. I think the Packers are starting to get it rolling a little bit, and the Bengals just didn't look that good against Jacksonville. Their win against Pittsburgh was whatever because they stink. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Packers -3.5.
Go
big
Pack
one,
go.
big one here.
Yeah, this is easy.
You didn't ruin your favorite team's game this week like he did.
Yeah. It's
I
very
mean,
true.
people don't know what this game's gonna be. You know.
I know. I mean, this one's gonna be tough. Truthfully.
Broncos at Steelers. Broncos are laying 2. The over/under is 42.
I guess I know just how to keep the cat in the bag. You know what I mean? I'm not a rookie. Fucking Melvin.
Haha.
But yeah, I mean, Teddy Bridgewater, he is out. Drew Lock, the defense has been keeping them in this game, and Drew hasn't really been making any drives. But I guess Teddy wasn't either. But it's still only 2 points, so obviously I'm riding with the Broncos -2. But I'll be interested to see how this line changes.
It's definitely gonna change.
if Drew Lock plays.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna change.
Because then I could probably turn around and take Broncos money line because I bet Pittsburgh will be favored. Or are they winning right now?
Who, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
No.
They're down by 10 with 4 to go.
What
Okay.
score?
27-17.
All right. So yeah, no, I'm still Broncos -2. I'll ride with that.
If Teddy B plays, I'd want to take the over. But if Drew Lock plays, then 42 is just that scares me. I'm going to take Broncos -2.
Fucking A right he is.
Going
Let's
against my
go.
team, it hurts.
I'll take the Steelers with the points.
You want to put an ice on it? Let's go. Brady, put it in your phone. Me and Melvin.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Oh, no.
Let's see what our leader takes.
I like the Steelers +2 as well.
Another ice. Mark it
Another
down.
ice. Mark it down.
So it's you versus them two?
You took the Broncos too, right?
Oh,
Yeah, you
shit.
did
Yeah,
take
I
the
did.
Broncos.
Come on, ride with me, son.
All right.
Let's go. 2 ices. Oh, man. Oh,
This is electric right here.
So what? I've got 3 on the books for next week.
dude. And
What's your third?
Notre Dame, Virginia Tech.
Seahawks, Broncos.
Wait, who'd you bet that? I thought you weren't doing it.
I took Notre Dame and
Are you just doing it with Jake?
with just
Brady.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, no. So I think a new rule too, since we're gonna start racking up the ices, is we'll have to just sit them in front of us, and then when somebody's like pissing somebody off, as soon as you tell somebody to take an ice, they have to chug the ice.
Okay, I like that.
So we'll just have them all sitting in front
I like on air.
on air.
Okay.
We'll call people
All
out.
right, I like that.
I like it.
Ty, take yours. No, I'm just kidding.
Please don't make me.
he does owe one.
I'll do it after.
I think it would be
Who are
great.
you to talk? Don't you owe one?
I already did one. I
You
owe
still have
another.
another.
I think it would be great for the camera if you did it right now.
Oh, I know what we should
me
do
and you
for
really have been
Melvin.
getting along
What?
on here, but you're starting to blow that right now.
Melvin, do you remember the dog Halloween mask?
Yeah.
We should make you put that on and then do the ice on air.
I
If you
like
can find
that.
it, I'll do it.
I like that
All right.
idea.
I have it.
Okay.
I like that idea.
Okay.
All right, we're making progress.
So another ice on that one. All right, third game. We got the Browns at the Chargers. Chargers are laying 1. The over-under is 51.
I'm a Herbert guy. I'm taking the Chargers -1. Browns are obviously very good this year, but I don't know. I just like Justin Herbert, so go Chargers.
This one's tough. I'm going to take... Give me the Browns +1.
Whatever.
Just have a gut feeling Herbert's not going to have a good game.
I like the Chargers -1.
Herbert's a dog.
He is a dog.
I'm also going to ride with the Chargers -1, and I am also going to throw in the over in this game. I'm going to take the Chargers -1, and that'll be my main bet, and the over in this one.
Bang, bang. You feeling confident over there?
I'm feeling very confident over here.
All right.
Game 4. We got the 49ers at the Cardinals. The Cardinals are laying 2.5. The over-under is 52.
Taking the Cardinals -2.5. I think Kyler Murray is probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now. He's just lighting it up. So 49
fire.
He is on fire. 49ers are decent, but I still don't think they know who they want to be the quarterback yet, and that'll play a factor because Kyler Murray will light it
I
up.
think he's going to start next week. Trey Lance. I'm going to call it
You
now.
think?
Yes.
All the more reason I can't go against the Cardinals. Cardinals -2.5.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Are they the best team in the NFC right now since they just throttled the Rams?
100%.
Yeah, I'd say probably so. Yeah,
One might argue they're the best team in football.
So 2.5 might change.
you could argue that as well.
I think I would be the one to argue that they're the best team in football
Yeah,
right now.
you could. Yeah, for sure.
Truthfully.
Melvin.
I don't want to overthink it. I'll take the Cardinals -2.5.
I like it, Melvin. I love it,
Melvin.
It's a good pick.
Because I think we all have the same pick.
Ooh. Do we?
I don't know what I have written down here. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I'm with you. I am on the Cardinals -2.5. So that makes... Never mind. I know what I did wrong.
Is that a consensus pick? That's a consensus pick.
It is.
What
We're
do you-
all on the same pick.
What are you writing over there? A biopic?
No, I couldn't. I thought this said Cardinals because my handwriting's so bad, but it says Chargers. So I messed up the line on it.
There's
and-
nothing better every week than trying to figure out what my picks are when you send them.
My handwriting-
Your handwriting is incredible.
Dude, I
It's
tried to
so
write
bad.
it. I tried to write it so fast too.
And did you say biopic?
Yeah.
Is that how it's said? Or is it biopic or something like that?
Well, I think there's two different words, right? Biopics with eyes and biopics like a movie about somebody.
I think biopic. I just think like your twit pic or your IG pic,
I don't know.
like your biopic.
I feel like biopic's not with eyes, so now I feel like an idiot for saying that. But it sounds
That's biopic.
yeah.
Biopic.
That's what I meant to say. Duh, Melvin.
I had to call you out.
It's fine.
All right, game 5. We got the Bills at the Chiefs. Chiefs are laying 3.5. The over/under is 56.
Chiefs. I don't know. I'm not sold on the Chiefs yet, but I feel like Patrick Mahomes is Josh Allen's kryptonite. So I'm going to take the Chiefs minus 3.5, even though I'm very tempted to take the Bills money line. But we'll take the Chiefs minus 3.5. We'll play it
Take
safe.
the smart pick. Great pick. That's a great pick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The Chiefs are bad at covering right now, right? I'm pretty sure
They covered today.
Just covered today.
Yeah.
today, but recently before that, like
was a
for 8
awful
games,
smart
they have
alecky.
not covered. Watch your tone.
There was a tone there.
All right, fuck
There
you. I'm
wasn't.
taking the Bills plus 3.5.
There was a tone.
Bills plus 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I went to over 56. You just saw
Pussy.
today. You just saw today the Chiefs and the Eagles go over. I don't think the Chiefs' defense is very good at all. The Bills' offense is getting back to what it was last year, and I think that game flies over.
Ride with me one time, whatever. Even though we've pretty even on picks, I feel like too.
I am going with the Chiefs minus 3.5. I feel like they're due to. Well, I don't know. Bills are playing tough, but I feel like the Chiefs are due to come out and have a very, very good game. I'm going to go with the Chiefs minus 3.5 as the final pick.
I like it.
We got to do locks. Before we do locks, anyone want to add any games? Brady, I know you said you had something, so
Yeah, I'm gonna add a couple. First one is going to be the other Thursday night game in college. I'm taking Coastal Carolina. They are
Great
let's
pick.
see. They're minus 17.5 right now. Grayson McCall got injured last game, so I think that line's not what it really should be. If he plays, I think that line will
shoot up.
more. So 17.5. I'm taking the Coast.
All right, Crystal minus 17.5. What else you got for me?
The Chandeliers.
The Chandeliers.
Who's the Chandeliers? Is that what their name?
Their
Well-
nickname is the Chanticleers.
The Chandeliers.
How much time's left?
You really thought that their nickname was the Chandeliers?
Like 10 seconds, I think.
Yeah, it's the Chandeliers, bro.
Well, I'm going with the Chandeliers minus 17.5.
That's what I like.
And then my other
That's
one,
awesome.
I believe this is my last one, BYU against Boise State. BYU minus 3.5.
Great pick. BYU's incredible this year.
That's a great pick.
It's a great fucking pick.
Thank
Melvin, you got anything?
I don't have any extra games yet. No.
Me either.
I'm playing it safe this week.
Nothing?
Nothing.
So we just got Brady with the extra picks. Okay, that works. So, all right, let's do college lock first. Jake, we'll start with you.
All right. Damn, this is hard. I think my college lock of the week. My lock is about to be Texas. Hook 'em. Hook 'em, hook 'em, hook 'em, hook 'em.
My lock, it doesn't have to be in the 5 and 5, right?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to take BYU minus 3.5.
Melvin?
I like Iowa -2 as a lock.
I was just about to change mine to that, but I'm not now.
Jesus. I like mine to be Georgia minus 14.5 against Auburn. So we all have different locks. Yes, we do. So
Lock
there's
in.
4 locks with you, and let me tell you, our lock record is just great.
It's atrocious.
Terrible.
It's
You want an
atrocious.
update on those real quick?
Not
Might
really.
as well.
Yeah, I haven't hit a college lock yet.
I mean, if people want to, people should honestly fade our locks more than anything because
just-
locks.
Drew Lock just threw a pick. Fuck!
They should just, they should just fade me in general.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so college locks. Brady is 1-3. Jake 0-4. I'm 0-3. Melvin 1-2.
Wow.
I thought I was 2-2.
2-2.
I was 2-2 after last week.
Who'd you have?
I'd have to go back and look. I know I was 1-1 with locks last week, and I thought I was 1-1 the week before.
No,
Ty.
he's just talking college right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What?
What's your lock record in college?
I'm 0-3.
Did you push?
Yes, I pushed
Okay.
Iowa a couple weeks ago.
All right.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Do you think he was leaving one out?
No, I was just double checking.
Yeah.
Would have been funny if he was, though. If he was just like pretending like it
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Yeah,
He's
I pushed
actually
Iowa.
0-4.
I pushed Iowa a couple weeks ago as my lock. All right, NFL locks. Brady 1-2. Jake 1-2. I'm 2-2. Melvin is 1-1. So our NFL locks are a lot better than college. I will
Lock of the
say
week.
that.
Lock of the week. Lock of the week. Broncos -2. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Pittsburgh stinks.
All right, we're just jumping into it. Broncos -2. Lock.
I'm going to take Packers Bengals over 48.5 as my lock.
It's funny. Steelers +2.
Fuck you,
Lock.
Melvin. You want to bet another ice on it?
No, I already got it free in the book.
That should make you feel better.
I feel great. I feel great. I mean, dude, yeah. Okay, Denver just lost to Baltimore. Yeah, our quarterback didn't come out in the second half when we're a second half team. So whatever, we'll see.
He has a concussion.
He's hurt, and Drew Lock.
And you still want to make Drew Lock as your lock of the week?
No, dude, Bridgewater might come back and play. He ain't no bitch.
Steelers
He might be
+2.
back.
He might
Lock.
be back.
I'm making my lock the Cardinals -2.5 against San Fran.
Great pick.
I might officially be on that Cardinals train.
Great pick.
It would have been cool if like all of us would have picked that one because we all picked the Cardinals, but it's okay. I'll take this one on my own.
I feel like that one's almost too obvious. And
yeah.
I've done that like every week, so I try to stay away.
Yeah, well, I'll be the sucker for you this week. But
I'm a sucker for you.
that's about it.
That is
I
it.
think.
Another good.
Anyone got anything?
No, it's another good sode.
Steelers game just went under. My parlay hit.
Congrats.
How
Melvin.
much? How much? Pull up GarageBand. I want to see how long before I'll try my. Oh, beautiful. That's a beautiful number right there. All right, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jerry Nixon Jr. Make sure to check out the Juicebox Sundays audio videos Monday, TTP Tuesday evening. Hits and Picks video comes out first. Wednesdays at 7.
Mhm.
Audio Thursday morning. And shout out Morning Milk Gang. Peace.
Follow me on Twitter, Brady_21_. If you're gonna fade any of us, please let us know.
Yeah, I want to start that.
Yeah,
one.
I want to know when people actively like look at our picks and say I'm going against you.
Yeah. Me too.
People can't fade you because they have to type in 8,000 things to follow you.
8,000 underscores.
at Melvin the Intern on Twitter. Please fade me. I will make you money.
To piss off Melvin, you should just make your Twitter name B_R_A_.
I might change it to something else just to piss him off. We'll see.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TylerDro24_. That is at TylerDro24_. Peace out.